Hey everybody, welcome to ELITEcast from the Gamers Show. This is if you've never watched it before, it's where friends get together to play and chat about games. And of course, ELITEcast is all about playing Elite Dangerous. And tonight we're playing on the PC. I'm using a widescreen, 3 screens here, and I'm also using a HOTOS by Thrustmaster, the T16000M throttle and stick, and we're here having fun. I got the Type 9 that I used a couple weeks ago, same configuration there, and we're going to do some trading, delivering some goods. And with that, I just want to say everybody who's watching live and everybody who watches after the fact, we love hearing from you. Whether you type in the chat live or you type in the comments after the show on YouTube, thegamersshow1.com. I'm sorry, thegamersshow1 on YouTube, or you can always go to thegamershow.com. In any case, if you ever want to join us and support us, you can do that over at patreon.com, The Gamer Show, and that'll unlock the channels over at Discord, so you can hang out with us when we play. Not that how we read and talk in Discord every day, but occasionally you'll find us hanging out on the chat, the voice chat over there in Discord too. So we'd love to have you. And with that said, let me say hi to everybody in the chat and wish everybody a very happy holiday weekend. It's the holiday weekend here in the United States, and I just dropped my youngest son off to college. He's going back to college for game design, and I'm kind of wiped because we spent all day in the car, literally all day in the car. But in any case, let me bring in the other guys who are playing tonight. Commander Macebyte and Commander Ocelot. Looks like they're already in a conversation. Let me hop over there. Hey guys,
Hello.
how's everybody doing?
Oh, fine.
You doing good, Commander Ocelot?
Yep.
Awesome. So guys, I brought my Type 9 over earlier. And
Okay.
let's see if I picked up the CG.
Now that works out. Give me 1 second, Gray. So I can do that without extra fuel scoops or anything.
Yeah, I can't make that jump. I can't even jump into the system.
Crap.
So what are you guys flying tonight?
Hmm.
My Type 7, or,
Oh.
I'm bringing my Type 7, but I'm trying to get to... I have to bring that Type 7 over to our system.
Okay,
So
makes
it's in
sense.
transit. So I found a system that has what we're looking for,
All right.
and it's got a supply of 48,000 units.
That's a lot. I like it.
Yep.
What's the name of the
The,
system?
the system is UNA, or UNA, U-N-A.
You know.
And the station is Horde Orbital.
How far away from the star is it?
2,187 light seconds.
It's not horrible, but it's not close either.
Okay.
And that's 75 light years away, looks like.
Yeah. So for me, it's 3 jumps. Probably for you guys, less than that. But then everything else is either, supply limits are 200 to 800 units.
Right.
So
Well, let me fly over there and see what happens. I'm doing the auto launch to make it easier to talk to you guys. So you're
Do you want
bringing
to meet
over your
outside?
Type 7. Oh, are you already outside? Well, then don't tell me what you're
Uh,
flying. Oh, yeah, let's meet up outside.
Alrighty.
Since I'm going first.
Oh, I see you.
I have another one. Sand Jalan.
Sanjalan.
Santjalan.
All right, I'm going to come
And
out. This looks like our moon. This is beautiful. This moon out here.
Yeah, it is, huh? Sharp, too.
Yeah. Hold that thought there, Commander Ocelot, because I got to get away from the station. I don't even know how far away I am yet. Let's see here.
Oh, Type 9. That's a good choice.
You know, I should probably do a bookmark here too. So yeah, this is the same ship I had last time we did a CG.
Mm-hmm.
Was that last week? It's like so hard to remember. Crazy, crazy day today. Um, hmm. Okay, I think I'm far enough away. Let me stop. I'll go to 0. Go back into the gal map. I wonder why it's doing that. Do, 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 do. Come on, baby. Work with me. Work with me now. There we go. Still not, let me bookmark this. And, oh, man. I can tell it's going to be one of those days. Oh, no. I'm just bookmarking these sites so so I can go back to them.
Yep.
Okay, so you had another one though for us. I am ready for that site.
So the other one I have is Sant Jolan. I know I'm not pronouncing any of these right, but it's SantJalan.
Is it 2 words or one?
One word.
Okay, that was. I spelt it exactly like it sounded. You are perfect. Literally, because I got it from what you said.
Nice. So that one has slightly less supply. It's got 12,000 supply, but the station that we're buying from is Cantor Terminal, and they're only, oops, I lost it. I think they were only like 100 or so light years from the jump point.
Light seconds, right? I got it. I'm with you.
Light seconds, sorry.
You're tired too.
452. I am tired.
See, we're all in the same boat. We're a bunch of old folks. Well, you're not really that old, but
So, if that's the station that we want to go to purchase our medical diagnostic equipment or advanced medicines, so we can get both from them. So that's actually good too, because then that doubles our option from that station.
this is at
Um,
Braun. I thought I knew. Why does Braun sound so familiar?
It does, doesn't it?
I feel like it's definitely been a CG before at some point.
Oh, this would be drop. D, D for drop.
But what you want to buy from Braun to sell to Cantor Terminal is Indite.
Oh man, I didn't buy it, but I'll get it on the next round.
Okay.
Let's see what Commander Macebyte is flying here. I don't even recognize that. It's like so dark. We gotta flip over. Is that your not courier what is it?
It's a cutter. I just got it
Cutter.
today.
Cutter. They're expensive though, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much
Yeah,
did that
it's the
set
most
you back?
expensive. Oh, well, it was 172 at Lee Young.
Oh, all right.
15% off.
I have it unlocked. I just can't afford it. It does carry more than the Type 9. Ooh, a nice paint job too. Can you pull up a little?
Yeah, I just bought the paint job just now too. I like that kind of lightning bolt laser look.
So how much can you carry in it?
Let's see. I have a 5 class fighter, and it has 560 units available.
Oh,
Tons
nice.
available.
Now wait a minute. Is that the biggest Imperial ship?
Yes,
All right. It looks different with the paint job. I was looking at it, I'm like, that doesn't look like a
it really
cutter.
does.
It
Looks
really
very
does look
different.
different. You didn't put a
Hmm
ship kit on there, did you?
No, no. This is This is what it looks like. It looks. I agree. It looks radically different than just the white. It's beautiful white, but this color scheme I always liked on these things.
Can you pull up closer? I'm trying to get a beautiful shot here.
Sure. I just want an external camera to do that here.
Oops, I'm going to spill my drink.
To save money, I only have a 6B or 6A shield generator to, use the cargo.
Yeah.
Instead of having an A-class shield generator,
Yep.
But I do have the 7A engineered frame shift because this is the same components from the Type 10.
Ah. Did you swap it out of your Type 10?
I did. I brought the ship here earlier, and then I just transferred the parts, to the station.
Well, that is beautiful. I would have done that. I just couldn't afford it. The Type 9 at Jameson was affordable compared to the Cutter. And I just don't have a lot of money these days. I mean, I've done better. I made I don't know. What did I make? I made about 60 million. Now you're really close. Nice. I made about 60 million over doing passengers. I'm doing every run, 21, 22 minute run, I get about 15 million.
Mm-hmm. That's what I find is anywhere from 10 to 20, depending if you get lucky. If you take illegals, it's more. You get 3.5 per person sometimes.
I am getting some 3.5s, and I do take illegals now that they don't blow you out of the water.
Yeah, it seems like if you're allied, you don't get scanned when you dock. That's what I seem to find out.
Is that me moving or you moving?
You are.
I need to do some. It's like I can even see your red guy inside, which is so cool. Your vet avatar. Whoa, there's Ocelot. What are you flying, Ocelot?
My ass.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, until the Type 7 gets here.
So should we head down there?
Yeah,
we should have him. We should have him pull up to see how small he looks. Didn't we do that last time? Oh, this is the fun. The fun before the storm.
Well, this game is all about the ships, right?
Yeah, you got to give a ship in this game. That's one of your jokes. I stole it from you. Okay, come on, pull in there, Ocelot. We don't get all day. It's okay if you hit us. It doesn't look as small this week. Did you like buff it up or something?
Yeah.
I don't know why it doesn't. Maybe it was because of the Corvette.
Is that close
Nice.
enough?
That's a great job. You did a good job. Yep. All right. Well, hey, before we move, let me do full screen here. All right, excellent. All right, so let's go get some stuff. So we've decided. How many jumps is it for you guys to this new place? San Juan.
So it's going to be 3 jumps for me because I'm fully loaded.
Oh, all right, yeah.
But it's fine.
Is anybody going through Panda?
Nope.
All right, Pandra. Come on, we always make up silly names for these locations. Nobody's going through Pandra?
Sector.
Madeline Albright? She got her own sector? I know she was pretty big up there, with the government and all that, but now.
Oh, the Panda. No, you definitely are a panda, aren't you? Pandra.
You're killing me. I was hoping people would get my jokes a little bit quicker.
I'm going to Campania.
So what's everybody who's watching? What have you guys been doing? What have you all been doing this week? Playing Elite Dangerous? Playing something else? No Man's Sky? Something else? Hey, I wanted to thank our listeners. they gave me some great suggestions of shows because we were talking last time we played. We were talking about shows, right? Good shows to watch. And of course, I finished Babylon 5 and I finished Star Trek. You know, some of the Star Treks, 3 of the Star Treks. So Andromeda was one. And Final Conflict was another, and I had Final Conflict. I had it confused with something else. I think it was. I can't remember. Anyways, where are we going? We're going to Chavez. Are we going?
Saint Gillan.
No, no, no. What station? Cantor.
Oh, Cantor. Yep.
Okay. So, anyways, so I started watching Andromeda and Final Conflict. I ended up watching more Andromeda than Final Conflict, but Final Conflict I actually watched when it had originally came out. I forgot all about it. And it's, you know, wicked retro, almost V-like. And then Andromeda, I've really been enjoying that. My problem with Farscape is that, and I think I said this last show, like it moved from Netflix to Amazon, and so I have no idea where I left off. Because I think I was 2 or 3 seasons into it. And Commander Macebyte, I, for the life of me, could not remember that show you recommended. It was like In the Woods or, you know, the town, you know. What was the name of that show where they find out that they're the last surviving town?
I think we've lost him.
Commander Macebyte?
He hasn't said much.
Oh, no.
Yep. Wayward Pines.
Wayward Pines. I knew there was pines in it. All right. This old man, it takes me a while to remember this stuff. But in any case, good times, good times.
Now, last week, did one of you mention the Dark Crystal?
Yeah, no, that's something else. Somebody mentioned they couldn't wait for the Dark Crystal something or another. And I'm like, what is that? So then I saw that the Dark Crystal, there's a whole series now on Netflix.
Yeah.
So what I did is I'm like, I don't think I watched the original Dark Crystal, or if I did, it was ages ago. So I downloaded it, and I was going to watch it on the... I told it to download. I was going to watch it at the campground, but then it didn't actually download. So, but then I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is going to be like the never-ending story. I don't know if I can get through this. Like I put on Buckaroo Banzai the other day, and I was like in the bathroom. I was like losing my lunch. I'm like, I can't watch this. It probably was awesome at the time, but anyway. So, do you think it holds up, Dark Crystal?
No, I haven't seen it.
I
just like you, I saw. I got an email from Netflix saying new to Netflix.
So I figured I'd go back and watch the original movie, which, as I know, is a fan favorite. But they have those human-looking people who kind of look very weird. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't see the chat because it's so far away. It's especially Apathy. He's stoked for it. He's like classic. Well, welcome. Especially or Apathy. We'll just call you EA. Welcome, EA.
I would imagine though that with it being a newer show, you know, it shouldn't be that terrible looking.
Well, but I want to watch the original first. I feel like I gotta go back and watch the original. Is that wrong? I kind of feel like I have to.
So, well, is the TV series a continuation or?
Well, here's the character. Like at the the thumbnails for the new show look like the old show. So I don't know if it's a remake or if it's a reimagining or a continuation or a prequel. I don't know, but I figured it made sense to go back and watch the original.
Yeah.
If I can't get through it, I'll just skip it and I'll go right to the new series. Have you guys seen anything else come up? Any other good shows that might be worth watching?
I haven't seen it.
There was a couple of my wife and I just put a record. I'm throwing a blank, but none of them are sci-fi though.
What are we buying here? Medical? Advanced? What are we buying?
Advanced medical diagnostic equipment. I believe those are the two things that we need. The third one was thallium, but I don't think that's for sale here.
Advanced medicines is one?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to buy a bunch of those. Looks like I'm rocking 688. Is anybody else here at the station with me?
I am. I just landed.
Not yet.
Almost there. I gotta look at my modules. I may be able to put more stuff in this. I guess I'll look at when I get there. I could probably yank the frame shift boosted out. It's gonna free up quite a bit. I'll do that on the next trip. So I know a lot of people don't like. EA says he believes it's a prequel. He or she believes it's a prequel. I'm gonna assume he.
Okay.
But if I'm wrong, let me know. Hey, my wife said I should not say this. My wife, I was going to put it on Facebook the other day. My wife says you should not say this. And I'm like, I like a very lighthearted person. I'm very, very lighthearted. So you guys have probably heard, so I'm going to say it anyways. So, and I'm not making fun of anybody. I just want to I am not putting anybody down, making fun of anybody. I love you all. Love you all. But I think you'll like what I'm going to say. There's this new trend, right? And I don't know if you guys have heard of this. It's kind of new, where people are choosing their own personal pronouns, right? Have you guys heard this? Commander Macebyte, have you heard this?
In what way? I'm not with you.
All right, so I didn't think he did, but Ocelot, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
So people choose based on their identity, like their personal pronouns. So some people may choose he, him, and some people have been choosing she, her. I think I got that right? So I thought this was great. I'm like, I'm going to choose my own personal pronouns, right? I'm like, this is awesome. So I thought about it, and I came up with, and this docking computer is having a very tough time. It's, guys, I got to go manual. Go on manual. I don't, like, something's bumping up against me, and
When I was landing, I noticed a AI ship crashing into a tower that was inside.
yeah, I think that's what was happening. I got to go manual here. I'll finish my story in a second. My apologies. So I was thinking about it. I'm like, well, personal pronouns. It's like, what would be the best personal pronouns for me? And I came up with the following. And again, this is just for me. All right? So if you get in a situation where somebody says, well, we're using custom personal pronouns, mine was His Excellency and Your Majesty. Oh, I think I got that backwards. Your Majesty and His Excellency. Those are my personal pronouns.
Nice.
So from now on, guys, when you address me, please,
Yes.
I'd be most comfortable if you did that. Did you ever forget to choose your new target and you're trying to fly towards your destination, and you just keep flying around the space station? It's like, where is my destiny? Oh, I guess I should plot a new route.
Yep.
We're all very lighthearted here on the Gamer Show. Or dense, one or the other. We're all right. I can't plot her out the Saint Jalan because I'm already there. All right, so I want to go to Braun. Okay, do it, Mountain Dew. I'm getting scanned. The authorities are very concerned because I'm buzzing the station. Like, this guy's been drinking or something.
I wonder if my Type 7 has been delivered yet.
You'll get a message, I think. I think you get a
great.
message. In any
I was
case,
doing. Oh
Go ahead.
my goodness, my ship is crashing into the side of the.
Are you auto launching?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It's like the force is not strong with the docking computer tonight.
No, not at all. Oh, there goes an AI just right into the side. Yeah, I'm canceling this.
I had to. I wasn't gonna escape alive.
Wow, I feel very fortunate. I just buzzed right in.
Coming in was fine. It's the exit that is it's pretty sketchy.
Okay.
The AI is highly erratic.
The AI is MIA. Oh, yep. That's about as good as we're gonna get with jokes tonight. Oh man, what a
That
week!
was pretty good.
What a week! It's funny because most of the times, 90% of the times now, this is a tough ship, right? The Type 9 is huge, right? Most of the time it does good, but I actually had one station where every time it would go in, it would hit on the slot so much, the ship would turn like 30 degrees
Oh
and be
man.
facing the wall before it recovered. Inside the slot, mind you, inside the slot.
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah. So I'm like, But usually it's dead on. Like in the smaller ships, it's like
So
beautiful.
here's a question.
Yeah, please.
We have the Type 6, the Type 7, the Type 9, and the Type 10.
Yes.
What happened to the Type 8?
Well, there's a special. See, we don't talk about that because you have to unlock it. There are some
Uh-huh.
things you have to do, right? And it's like this top secret thing. Nobody talks about it because, I have it. Macebyte has it. We could tell you, but I don't know. That would ruin the fun.
I see.
It does involve finding. Should I tell him?
You're such a good tourist right now. Oh my God, your Greg Gizmos love you.
When they understand me.
Oh.
Good times, good times.
You're just a delight. You're just perfect to host the show, I'll tell you.
I'm just, like I said, we always say we get together not only to play, but to have fun and laugh and do silly things. Hey, now Ocelot, I think, didn't you have Destiny on PC? Destiny
Correct.
2?
I do. Yep.
Command Mace, but I'm very curious if when it was free you picked it up. Because I know I kept messaging you and saying, it's free, get it, get it.
I must have. Yeah, I remember that. I must have.
So
Yeah.
I want you to check out, you can move your Destiny 2 free copy over to Steam now. So when you have a chance, next time you're on a conference call, um, check into that because I was able to do that. And because I never actually started playing on the PC, I decided to make my Xbox characters my main characters.
Hmm.
So next time I go to play on PC, the first time I go to play on PC, I'll be able to choose my Xbox characters. I still haven't played it on PC yet, but
There
isn't
we
that
go.
cool? You can use your Xbox
That
character.
is. I'm sorry. I just increased my cargo to 688.
Nice. I think that's what I'm rocking right now.
I'm so jealous. I'm still stuck
Oh,
in
it took years to get. Literally, we've been playing for 3 years. It took years to get here.
right.
I would say a solid 10 hours in Robigo, and you could, get a billion, and then you'd be all set.
A billion. Well, I do have tomorrow off from work, so I guess it's.
Yeah, it's a holiday for most of us. Usually, I'm at the campground, but because the son had to go to drop him off at college, it's like one of those road trips where when you're finish it, it's kind of like, oh man, I'm glad I don't have to do that every week.
Yep.
But the people
That's
at the
funny.
college were so great. They helped us. They had all the, I don't know, juniors and seniors helping people move in and stuff. It was excellent. God, what were you going to say? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was gonna say that I used to my commute from home to work used to be an hour,
Mm.
and now it's only probably 15 minutes.
Oh, wow, nice.
Moved much closer, and yeah, it's been so nice.
Yeah.
So last weekend I bought a truck that I had found online. I've been searching all over for a truck,
Mm-hmm.
and my wife found this one, and it was over Salem. So
Oh,
that
all
was
right,
a
yeah.
little over an hour away from me.
Yep.
And it was just like, man, this drive, I do not miss it, but I used to drive it every day. Now all of a sudden it's an hour driving for an hour from here. Like, just crazy.
I used to
Hmm.
average 4 to 5 hours as I drove to all these manufacturing facilities to do what Mace still does and teach them about automation and programming and all kinds of good stuff. And after 25 years, I gave it up, and I hate driving now. Like, I hate driving 15 minutes.
Hmm.
And today we're in the car for 4 hours. It was like, wow. I am so glad I don't do this on a daily basis anymore. After 25 years of doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take off we'll try it without the frame shift booster and see if I can get some more.
But I tell you one thing, this new Explorer makes driving a pleasure, though. My wife
Oh,
just leased a
yeah.
new one,
Yep.
and we beat up the dealership big time. 209 XLT 4-wheel drive, and ended up putting $2,000 down.
Nice.
And they paid all the sales tax, registration, everything.
Are you guys here? Because I don't want to sell unless you're here.
I just landed at Braun.
2 jumps.
Okay, I'm going to do some outfitting first. I want you to get the credits.
That's a ship he's looking for.
Oh, gonna love it.
Somehow that doesn't sound like a friendly dude.
You've won the Publishers Clearinghouse. No, I don't think that's it.
My Type 7 just arrived.
Oh, great. You can switch that out now.
Yep. Now I'll be able to double my capacity.
That's awesome. Literally, that's going to be great. Did you get interdicted, Commander Macebyte?
Looks like I'm jumping without him. He was too slow. No.
Oh, good, good. So I'm going to hold on here before I do my sales, just so you get the credits,
Oh,
and
nice. Thank you.
then I'll buy some stuff. I think
I
I
could do
have
the
some
same.
cards to sell too. Did I sell my cards already? I may have. Well, I'd like to get rid of them all. May as well check and see what. Oh, I haven't dropped the first load off yet, so I can't. I won't have any position. So with that said, I might as well return to the surface. So how much can your Type 7 hold, Commander Ocelot?
I believe. Let me go look at it. 292.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Taking out that drive, I'm up to 720. I wonder what my
That's
jump's
great.
going to be, though. When they buffed the Type 9 to give it that extra, I think it was a size 7. They gave it an extra size 7. That really made it worthwhile, worth using again, I think. Oops, wrong keyboard. Got the streaming computer, we got the regular computer.
One more jump.
Just want to get these guys to show up at the top here. Make life easier for us. Okay, there's a drop. Oh, I get rid of Dent and Dock and go. Delete. Probably should have just named this D or CG.
I always put a 0 in front of the names. That way it's at the top.
Yeah, you laugh if you see my name in convention. I have so many priorities. I'm at double dash now. I had A's and zeros, but now I'm all the way up to double dash. Plurality. Okay. All right. How you doing, Commander Macebyte? Are you in system yet?
30 LS away from Braun.
Now, what are we buying here?
We are
Indite?
buying Indite, correct. according to EDB, that's the commodity to buy.
Yeah, EDDB.io. Great website. Hey, BH21, good to see you. BH21 says hi to everybody.
Hey, welcome.
So let me know when you request docking, because I think that's when I can sell and you get the credit.
Cool. Thank you. I'm dropping in a moment. The planet slows you down a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It does. All right. So, yep, that's what we're doing. just waiting to sell my stuff. Good times, good times. So the update comes out on the 18th, September 18th. Today is September 1st. So we get 17 more days to go. It's mostly going to be for new players. So the new starting, there'll be a narrated intro and narrated missions that anybody can do. You don't have to wipe your character to see it. But the other thing is the arcs. That's the new currency that you can buy instead of frontier points. And it's also something you're supposed to be able to earn by just playing the game. We'll see. We'll see how that works. Everybody's very skeptical that they'll earn much.
Auto docked engaged.
Okay, let me know if you get these credits. So let's go to commodities. Let's go to sell. I'm so glad they did this. This is so much better. And let's sell. Are you still here, Commander Ocelot?
I am.
Tell me if you guys get anything for that.
Yes. 40,000.
Wow, that's not bad.
I just sold mine
Oh.
as well.
And 65. Excellent. Well,
Nice.
hang on. I need to dump mine in a second.
So I'm going to buy the Indite.
Slot. That's expensive, isn't it? For some reason I remember that being a little pricey mineral.
Well, it should. I know we had an issue the last time, but it should make us a profit.
Yes, we did. Because we were all getting different prices.
Right.
Oh, I just rubbed going through the slot, so I see what you mean. There's something funny about the station's auto dock.
So now without the booster, now it's 5 jumps for me, so I better get it going. I'm hoping I will get the credit, because I'm hoping you're going to land and sell before I get too far away.
Landing. Okay. Ooh, I bounced.
That's great.
Oh my goodness. Okay, market. Sell. Where's the stuff? 688. All of it. Go. 1.6 million.
Yes, I got 39,000 credits. Thank you.
Cool.
Now I need to stop my jump. I got a load of Indite here. I'm going through Perusha. I wish I knew Sha. Let's do this.
Are you're not going to the other one?
No, I got 5 jumps to get there.
Oh.
The Essant.
That's the first jump. Got it.
Yeah. I thought Ocelot had gone through Perusha. That's why I said it.
I had.
So I'd love to see how many jumps you guys have when you have a full belly of Indite.
What am I doing wrong? I don't see Indite at all.
Make sure you go into buy.
Wait a minute. Why do I have advanced medicines? I just sold those and bought Indite. Literally.
You didn't sell them all.
I did. I sold them all.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now this is so funny. I just looked back and it's correct. It's Indite.
Okay.
Wow, that had me going there for a minute. I didn't know that was bugged. That was always right on.
Mm-hmm. Fix one thing, break something else.
You know, do that when you guys do that. Check after you buy your Indite. Check your inventory panel. See if it says. Was it right or was it delayed?
Mine is still right. It's still showing Indite, so.
Oh, nobody's doing this. I'm in the top 75 in one dump. Yeah, nobody's doing this GG.
A lot of people were complaining that, that there was no combat CG with it, and I agree. There should be a combat CG with it, because some people are going to prefer to
Right.
do combat, and some people were saying, look, you can do combat anytime, but it's kind of nice to do it as part of a community goal. You feel like you're taking part in
Mm-hmm.
something that the whole community is doing, even if you're not in open. We're playing in a private group because we play once a week and we don't want to get griefed. But yeah, I agree with them. I understand you can do combat whenever you want, but it's kind of cool doing it as part of a community.
Yep.
I'm with you.
Just know that everybody, whether you're playing private, solo, or open, you're all doing the same thing, right? And you're all trying to help these people get their station or whatever we're working on today. BH21 says, the panel refresh bug. Yeah, I got that tonight. I definitely got that tonight. But do you guys think this should be, like, whenever there's a trade CG, this should also be a combat CG for people who prefer combat?
There used to be, right?
Yeah, almost
Yeah.
always. Almost always.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, jeepers! I forgot to fill the fuel.
I just got the notice that my Type 7 has arrived. In
Oh, you're already in it and it just arrived. Watch
Yeah, it's
out.
always behind.
Listen, don't touch yourself because you can't exist in the same reality. Two of you, you'll annihilate each other.
Right.
Commander Macebyte, did you say you ran out of fuel?
I was just warping, and luckily I looked down to the lower right and said, "Oh shoot, I forgot to fill up." So I would have ran out if I didn't turn around and dock here.
Okay, so you went back in. All right, because we could
Yep.
always outfit some fuel limpets if you needed us to.
Oh, thank you. And I do have Macebyte 2 ready to go in case there's an issue for any of us.
So I use the three screens. Let's see if that's working here. So I use the three screens. Macebot actually has two computers where he runs a second character at the same time, which is so cool. I am not that coordinated. Oh yeah, I should probably be scanning these things as I'm playing. These screens I'm using, these are 4K screens, right? TCL. They were on sale for $189 a piece. I mean, great screens, nice big 43-inch screens. $189. I mean, that's just to me is just insanely cheap. I think I paid $249 for them or something like that, but I just love having the wide screens. It's just like the even though I can't stream that because it would look horrible. Yep, flying through space. So have you guys had hey, how come? This is weird. I must have to fix my shortcut because it's not pointing to the right thing. Interesting. This is what happens. It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye.
Or a ship.
Or a ship, like I did. Oh, so sad, so sad. The big thing was I lost Ned. Ned and I we had been together for months.
Yeah, I know, that stinks.
But that's why I wish you could just, like, they would be sitting in an escape pod, and you can go back to the scene of the destruction and rescue them. That would be like
that would be very awesome.
Like you get like maybe they have 12 hours worth of life support or something. That'd be super cool. So I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think about? And this is for everybody watching too. What do you guys think about fleet carriers? I'm excited for them. I'm hoping I hope they don't cost $4 billion. Somebody was dollars credits, credits, 4 billion credits. Like somebody suggested on the forums. I'm hoping they're a billion or less. But what do you guys think? You excited to get your own? I mean, Spiral has said he's out camping tonight. I hope you're having a great time camping. Spiral. And a shout out to everybody down in Florida, Bahamas, and Georgia, Carolinas. Stay safe. I know the hurricane's bearing down on the Bahamas right now, and then it's going over to the East Coast here, the Southeast. So I just want to say, everybody, our prayers and thoughts. I wish you be safe, and make sure you get out of any low-lying areas. This is a big storm. We don't want anybody stuck on the water. But that said, what do you guys think? Macebyte, any thoughts? Did you watch that video that showed the fleet carrier?
It's a dream. I just I just bought this thing, right, and raw without unfitting, around 200 mil to easy numbers. To me, it should be 500 or 600 million. I mean, what's the point of having it if you can't afford it?
Right.
Seriously. And I really would like what No Man's Sky does. That old tired captain or admiral wants to give it up, so he gives it to you or gives you a good deal. I mean, that is such a neat little story behind giving you something that's so darn useful. So if it's a billion, I'll be very, very disappointed.
I would be happy with 500 million. That's still a lot of money.
It is.
Yep.
There's no quints anymore and stuff.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I definitely hear you. What are your thoughts, Ocelot?
Well, that's definitely a lot of credits for sure. It took me forever just to get the Type 7.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
How much was it, Type 7? God, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying that you shouldn't have to grind like hell, for hours and hours and days and weeks just to get a ship to enjoy the game, or freighter.
Yeah, I think even 500 million, I think would be better than a billion.
Because it could be stripped down to a certain degree, like only have a certain jump, just like No Man's Sky's freighters. It could have maybe less features. Maybe it has 6 bays instead of 10. There's a lot of things they could do to make the base model you pay 500 million for not have and still be great.
Right.
Let's see.
Now, did
Don't
I
kill
see
me.
correctly too that it's going to have different sections that you can upgrade and change?
My understanding was there were different loadouts.
Okay.
And I don't know if they said more than that. Like you were gonna have to mine. Well, there was a new material you needed to get it to jump. Some new something. Okay, some new resource. And I'm assuming you had to mine it, but because buying it would be just too easy, right? And
Right.
then, yeah, I don't know that we know enough about it yet. It was very sparse, the information we received, but they
Yeah.
looked wicked cool. Wicked
Yeah.
cool. Let's see what
Yeah.
BH. God, I'm sorry.
I mean, if anybody could do it, well, they could, right? I mean, they could make a really, truly awesome ship for us if they want.
Well, I hope
Just,
I would like to be able to walk around it. I just don't want to land at it, and I know
Yep.
this probably all you're gonna be able to do is land at it because you're not gonna be able to fly it, right? You're not gonna be able to fly it. I need to
Yeah.
go to the commodities market here and sell my. Oh, are you guys here? Let me know when you're here.
I'm landing.
Okay, you're landing. Are you? How close are you, Commander Macebyte?
Jumping there in 2 seconds here.
Okay, so I'm
So
gonna
it's up
wait
to
to
you.
sell. No, I'm gonna wait to sell to get here. BH21 threw some stuff out here. And EA also had some things to say. Um, yeah, he also liked what No Man's Sky did, so he's very curious to see what Frontier does. And the guys BH21 plays with, they were thinking between 1 and 5 billion
Mm-hmm.
for the fleet carrier.
Yeah.
Their personal ships, all you can have is one. Yeah, it may be turn into being a money pit and a time sink.
Right.
And that's the thing. That's a lot of game companies, and I think that's what No Man's Sky was trying to get away from is they don't want you to make you just grind for the sake of grinding. You know, thank goodness they upped the well, even in Elite Dangerous when they upped our material slots. Now we can have. I think what was the total? It was like Was it 500 total for everything? And now we
Well, they
have
vary. They vary.
150. No, no, no.
250.
I'm saying originally. Originally, I
Oh,
think it was like 500 for everything or something like that. But now we can have, I mean, if you add these together, you can see 200, 150, 250, 300. I mean, that is so much better, right?
sure.
And that's kind of what No Man's Sky did because we went from 250 per spot to 10,000, I think.
Hmm.
Yep.
So yeah, the grinding for the sake of grinding is kind of stinky. But then again, they have to give people who have played the game for 5, 6 years. They need to give them something to do.
I don't know. I understand what that point of view as well. Maybe I'm too strong opinionated, but you enjoy games, but it's not your only life, and there's so many other games you might want to enjoy, and that isn't something you enjoy. Is ranking up. Another game that ranks up faster, you might start playing and not theirs.
Hey, Commander Macebyte, are you? Where are you?
9 million meters about to drop.
Okay, let me know when you're request docking, and I'll
Yeah,
go ahead and
you
sell
bet.
this.
Thank you. And I'll sell mine too. Oh yeah, with more space this time too.
So we're just trying to give each other that extra little dough that you get from the being in a wing and sharing. Look I've already made, I don't know, 50,000 credits from wing credits. That's nice. I see.
Sorry, I can't give you more.
Commander Macefight, it looks like you're outside. It said you were 5K away. Are you really only 5K away?
And docking.
Okay. Selling.
Oh, there it is. You're right. It worked.
All right, so we're buying advanced medicines, I think, is what we were doing.
Advanced medicine and medical diagnostic
Which one
equipment.
provides more bang for the buck? Do you know?
I think the advanced medicine was,
Okay. We'll compare the
but
next couple of
once
ones.
when that one runs out, if it runs out when we're doing this,
Wow, what was that?
um,
I think a ship just exploded right next to me.
the medical diagnostic will be the next
The
commodity. to
next
go.
commodity. Yeah, this is better. I think this is better than that first one you mentioned because it's so close to the star. So you don't have that 2 or 3 minute, flight to the system, to the station. Now, let's see if my autopilot crashes into Commander Macebyte. And his autopilot. Whose autopilot will win? Here on the Gamer Show. Oh, there's Commander Ocelot. Are you manually flying? Because I'm right above you.
Nope, it's auto.
Okay.
Come to
guess-
the
See
slot
what
now.
happens.
Oh, yeah, we got Commander Macebyte. Let's see if I can get us all on the screen here. This is Traffic Jam 101. No extra charge for this. Wow, yeah, that's a big ship.
That is a big ship.
Yeah, so, and that's, this is, now the computers are all
Everybody for
very
the money.
confusing. It's very confused. It's like, uh-oh, he's coming towards me. What is my computer doing?
Oh my goodness.
He was a scaredy cat. I guess I'm first, Commander Ocelot.
I guess so.
Seeing the black.
All right, gonna try to sell quick for you guys.
Thank you, thank you. Don't forget to buy your.
TGS Hall.
Yeah, I was. I think I was riding the exercise bike when I named it, so I had just came up with something real quick.
Well, looks like it's my turn now.
All right, let's plot a route. I should have done that already while I was waiting there, doing nothing. Okay, let's hit it.
Sold. You get it?
Thank you. Yeah, 36 this time.
Yeah, it was almost 2 million worth of stuff.
Let's do this. How many jumps do you get there, Commander Ocelot? Whoops.
I have 4 jumps.
Oh, I got 5. Got 5 myself. Let's see. We're up to date on the chat with everybody. Whoops, what did I just get a message here? My reputation is increasing. I'm cordial now.
You're making a big mistake.
What did it say?
Brendan Duck
Oh, bend and duck.
in the chat
Yep.
just popped up.
Good times, good times. So I'm wondering if No Man's Sky, if we go back to play it. Hey, Drama! Good to see you, sir. Welcome to the show. '07. I wonder if if we went back to No Man's Sky, would we be able to get that mission from the station? You know, that finding the signal mission? Because we couldn't do it. That's kind of why we stopped playing it last time we played.
We have to have warp drive. So there's another mission that gives you
No,
to find the
no,
radioactive.
no. Ocelot went through it. And
Right.
the mission was, they said, oh, find this signal, right? Ocelot, can you explain it? You actually did it.
Which
yeah,
signal?
so it was to follow some signal source to get the blueprint to make antimatter.
Yes, right.
That's
And
the
that
one we
gives
couldn't get. That's the
right,
one
and then that also unlocks the blueprint for hyperdrive. Then we'll be able to hyper to another system that has the space anomaly and so on. Right. Well, I think we're saying the same thing.
Yeah, I think my point was we're stuck on the step where they say, hey, go find the signal source.
Yep.
We go there to the station and nobody will tell us to go get that. I'm wondering if that will be something they're going to fix or if that's like a dead end quest now. And
I think
does
if
that
you
mean
do
we
it,
should wipe and then we should start over? I
we
don't
could.
know.
We're not that far. It's just I think you'll find if you do it alone, it'll be available. And once you get it, we could jump in, or if Onslaugh's done already, I could do it alone, and then we could make sure that you always lead. Because it seems like when the co-op things screw up,
Well, yeah, that's what happened last
if we
time.
do it
We had to
together,
do it by ourselves, yeah.
they're all there. But most of the things are all there. But if one does it before the other, and then we jump in, it turns it off for everybody else. That's what it seems to be.
That could be. That could be. Well, here's some homework for you and me, Commander Macebyte. We should both go to the station with that quest selected and see if we can get that quest to go find that missing signal, and then go to that missing signal and get whatever's there.
Okay, so you want to proceed that one stage?
That one
Okay.
stage, yeah, just to see if we can even do it.
Okay. Yeah, I could do that tonight when we're done.
I don't think I'll get to it tonight, but definitely before we meet next. I think the next time we're on after tonight would be on Wednesday for Carnage Chronicles. We made in 2 nights. We made it pretty far.
We're a good team on that.
Yeah, I saw that. I watched your video afterwards. You guys got pretty far.
Yeah, we kind of cheated. No, what's the word I'm looking for? Not cheated. I don't know, glitched that major boss. He kind of got stuck in the fence there, but at that point it was like, well, time is money. Let's keep moving.
Was that kind of like the bird one on the first night?
Yeah. Remember that? Yeah. Maybe the whole thing's glitched now. That's a good point, because that's right. The bird was glitched. He used to be so hard, too, last time we did it.
Yeah.
See, Ocelot's in front of me. Whoops. What do I want to do? So I'm really become a fan of the Super Cruise Assist because when I'm running on the... so I moved the TV back in front of the treadmill. And I hooked up and I went through the... It's kind of painful because, I don't use my HOTAS when I'm running. Could you imagine that, all the wires? So I use 2 wireless Xbox controllers. And one is wired perfectly, but the other one I have to... The second one you boot up is not mapped, so I have to map it all. And when you do, you know how you press a button and you use the D-pad?
Mm-hmm.
So at first I just mapped the second controller just like the first controller, but that doesn't work because in my right hand I'll press the B button, but then it's the left hand's D-pad I have to press, right? So I had to go back and remap the right controller. So when I press B on the right controller, I'm actually pressing left or up or down or right on the left controller. And so I got that all mapping done. And I just put a controller in each hand and I'm running. Right? I'm not running. I got new shoes, so I'm only running about 5 miles an hour. But and I do about 20 some odd minutes of running. But when the Super Cruise Assist and the auto launching just makes it so much more viable to run while you play. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And I used to do the Xbox had the auto mapping back when I was playing on the Xbox. They call it Copilot, and that was super easy. But now it's even better. And that's one of the reasons I'm flying the Type 9 tonight. It's because with the auto launch, it's not really an issue. It's like we've made it to the 1990s.
Yes, we don't have to call you Commander Crash anymore.
You can still call me that. Terms of endearment. So playing on the put the laptop on top of the exercise bike, play there. Um, I usually only do one run, and then I'm just too bored to keep going.
Hmm.
Then I read a book. It's good having the TV back because I used to have it on font 85 so I could read the words while I'm running. So now with the TV back, I can plug my iPad into the TV and read while I'm on the big screen. I think it's a 39 inch or 37 inch, something like that. I love that Alliance hat. It was pretty. Had some trees in it. So yeah, not the most exciting thing doing trade CG.
Yeah.
Saw Ocelot going first. How close are you, Commander Macebyte?
One more jump.
Okay. Keep us in the loop. Let us know when you're requesting docking.
Yeah, it looks like it is 4 jumps when unloaded.
Yeah, it's 5 for me. Do you have your booster in or no?
No, I half wonder if it's worth it. It might be a lot faster, but on the other hand, you're 1 more jump more, so I just gotta be a little more quick and efficient.
Yeah, I don't know that it's worth it. I'd rather have the extra 50 seconds for a couple extra jumps.
Hmm.
I want to see where I
Oh,
am right now. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I thought I understood and I didn't. You mean you'd rather have more cargo or the
I'd
range?
rather have more cargo and have the extra minute and a half of
Yeah.
jumping.
Yeah. Right.
Because the round trip, taking off and landing, I mean, taking 2
Yeah.
jumps is not going to make that big a difference to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I might drop the fighter pilot actually and just
Oh, yeah.
just not worry and just avoid the integrations.
Yeah, you get a lot more cargo. What were you going to say, Ocelot?
Was I gonna say something?
You
had the
were,
floor.
and it was. All right,
Uh,
I'm top 75%. I've delivered 688 tons. Where are you, Ocelot, in this
I'll
CG?
sell what I have now.
Thank you. Thank you for the credits.
I got an incoming message on what that says. Reputation change. Okay. Still, oh, it hasn't updated yet, but I'm top 100 yet.
Yeah, I used to update
It
like
hasn't updated.
really
So.
quick. I'm just waiting
Usually when you go into the missions, that's where it's fastest.
versus the
Instead
left
of the
panel.
left hand.
Yeah, left
Yeah,
panel.
left panel. It seems like it's always been for years behind.
Yep.
Okay. 2 million meters.
Top 75%.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yep.
Were you looking in the left panel versus inside the missions?
At the missions now, looking.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, the left panel for some reason is behind.
Dropping.
Okay, let me know when you dropped.
Dropped and boosting.
Okay, I'm going south. Tell me if you get it.
Yep.
Okay, so we know we can do that. Now we're doing
Not
the
in docking
indite,
yet.
right?
Yeah. Yep.
Indite.
Indite.
Okay. All right, time
Did
to
you
head
say
out.
you did or did not get that, Mace?
He did.
Yes, I did get it. Thank you. And if you hang a second, I'll give you mine. It's up to you.
You can see it still has me at 688 here. Still hasn't updated. I'm in a queue.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah, has
So
anybody
in that,
seen? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say in that cutter, Mace, what's your cargo tonnage?
Well, right now it's 688, but if I drop that 5-slot fighter, that would free up. What is
Oh
that?
yeah.
32 or 16? I can't even remember. Whatever a 5-slot cargo rack would be. And I have to wonder about the auto crew, the what do you call it, super cruise assistant. I could yank that out too.
Yeah, that's usually in a size 1 or 2, so.
I have a 3
32.
right now with this, so I could put a couple in there.
It's 32 on a 5.
Yeah, so that that puts me up to 700 then. Oh, 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 oh! It's going into the. Oh, it's crashing. Oh man, right? This big tank collection thing. It doesn't know it's here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, cheapers. Yeah, this big tank thing that says danger, keep clear. The docking computer didn't listen.
I ran into that. That's great.
Oh my goodness.
That big huge tank thing.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
What's it
Whoops.
doing there, for God's sake?
It says caution.
Docking computer can't read.
Yeah, I was just about to say, apparently the docking computer cannot read.
Great, that'd be wonderful to get a rebuy on my new ship.
Yeah, that would not
15
be.
million.
Yeah, how much is it?
15 million.
Oh, yeah, that's not even bad.
It isn't. I don't have A-level stuff at all in that, except for the frame shift.
Mine's only
Oh,
4.5. That's pretty good. My Corvette was 25, I think.
Yeah, my Corvette's 42. I know what you mean.
Oh,
That's the thing.
42. Wow. Man.
Yeah, that's why I'm not too happy when it happens.
Yeah,
Lost it
yeah,
3
yeah.
times, I think.
Oh, my word.
Okay, so.
I think I left too fast. I don't think I got it.
And sell.
Yep.
There we go.
I was just too fast. You know what? I don't need the
Can't
extra
get
money.
55.
$1 million worth is 40,000.
You get Ocelot?
I did.
Cool.
I think you won't get it if you're at that 10K mark where you can super cruise.
Okay.
Because I was super cruising. I was getting ready to jump, so I didn't get it. It's okay. I'm not sad.
Maybe out of the fire safe zone.
Yeah, I bet you that's what it is. I'm gonna guess that's what it is. So has anybody who's watching, has anybody actually watched the new Dark Crystal series on Netflix? Not that we want any spoilers, we don't. We just want to know if anybody has watched the Dark Crystal series on Netflix and if they liked it. It got some really good ratings. So, just curious. I am enjoying Andromeda so far, but the Nietzsche guy, he kind of like, irritates the crud out of me. It's supposed to be like perfect human. It's like, dude, you're just stuck up. He ain't perfect. You're just messed up. And then there's this one character that is so ugly. It's like kind of like a cross between a, I don't know. Think of ugly animals. That's what it looks like. It's just ugly to look at. Let's see. BH-21. The exploration fleet carrier seems obsolete before it even seen by the community. Oh, per server tick. So server tick. What BH21? What is a service tick? Is that once a day? What is a server tick? Is that when they update the background simulation? I don't know. I think so. All right, yeah, that's what I was thinking too, sir. So yeah, that wouldn't be great for exploration because you can jump 500 light years pretty quickly. But yeah, so for exploration, yeah, not so much. But it would be great to park it next to like what we're doing. We're farming the Thargoids down there in Agricola, and it would be great for that because we wouldn't have to go back to the station, right? We could save a little bit of time.
Now, with that, could you tell it to automatically go from this system to this system, and basically use it as like a giant taxi? Or...
Yes, I believe so. So you schedule where you want it to jump in the GAL map.
Okay.
And BH21 and we're thinking that happens once a day.
Okay.
If what the way we understand it is correct. I mean, it may be different. I mean, we don't really have enough information to say for certain.
Right.
But yeah, so in the GAL map we say, hey, move my carrier from here. Now there only can be one carrier in a system at a time, and I believe I really believe that's in an instance. So if you, me, and Commander Macebyte all our carriers in Agricola, we wouldn't be able to join, or maybe whoever's hosting the. Yeah, I wonder how that works out. I guess whoever sends out the invites and is hosting the wing their carrier would be the one that shows up, which I think is wicked weird. But in any case, my thought process is that if you, let's say, and here would be the great thing, right? Because the problem right now is you have your taxi cab, whether it's your Asp Explorer or your Diamondback Explorer, and then you have your cargo hauling vehicle. Right now, that for me is my Type 9, right? And then you have your mining ship, right? Which I'm using my Python for my miner, and then you have your combat ship, right? And I use my Corvette. I use, what else do I use? I guess I have a Challenger and a Crusader. And so the problem is, if you guys want to go to a new place in the galaxy, how do you take all your ships, right?
Right.
So, yeah, that would be great if you can use it as a taxi. And I think you can, because I remember I docked at one of those, those emergency mega ships.
Yep.
Parked outside of the damaged stations. Well, I had parked my ship on that, and when it moved, that's where I was. I was at the new place. So I really do believe that's how it works, and I hope it does. And like, how many ships? Like, is it one ship per pad? Because that you can park more ships than that in a station, right?
Right.
But maybe it is 8 large and 4 medium, 4 small. But yeah, it would be cool to have all our ships, like load all our ships up at Jameson, and then jump them all down to Agricola.
Yeah.
So then the other question would be, like, if you had a permit to go to one system that I don't have the permit to, and you were to jump with my ship into that system, do I get locked out?
No, I think you would have access to it, because remember, that's what they did with Canon Science had a mega ship that jumped to a permanent locked system, and so everybody climbed on board. So I might be able to take you to Seoul if you didn't have the Seoul permit, but I don't know. But I think that would make sense that I would, based on previous things that have happened in the game. But I guess it's all speculation right now. I do want to say hi to Voidstar. Hey, Voidstar, how you doing? Did you get your HOTOS set up? Because I saw you post that over in Discord. And I actually changed the defaults for the HOTOS. Totally changed it. And I should post a link to ED Ref Card Oh, you got yours set up. Good, good, good. I still think I need to tweak mine some. What are you guys playing with tonight? Commander Macebyte, are you using the Xbox One controller?
Yes, that's all today.
And that's pretty awesome. It has almost every button on it that you need.
Yeah. Auto button would be nice. Just quickly hit, the request auto dock or dock. That would be nice.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Well, and how about Launch Fighter too? Ocelot, what are you
Yeah.
playing with tonight? What's your control scheme?
I'm using my HOTOS, my
Okay.
keyboard, and my mouse.
Oh, you're using all three now. What HOTOS are you using?
It's the Thrustmaster T
This.
T16000M.
All right, so you get the same one I got. Are you
Okay.
using the stick and the throttle?
Yes.
Okay, so we get the same one. Um, I wish there were more buttons on the stick. Like the ones that are on the pad, I don't use. Because
I
I
gotta
put
be
one hand.
honest.
Go ahead.
There's too many buttons.
No.
For me, it's too many buttons. I just like I
Forget what's
have
mapped.
yeah, I can't remember what's mapped, so I have a few buttons that I do remember, and then that's why I go to the keyboard to because I know like J for jump.
Yep. Yep. I
M for
should
mode.
over on Discord. I should share my. Not that I think it's perfect. It isn't. But I should share my mappings. I know there's a couple things I
Yeah.
need to change, but what I did for the longest time, and it's off right now, but I had my iPad up and I had that ED ref card picture
Yep.
for the really not for the stick so much, but for the throttle because there's so many buttons on the throttle.
Yeah.
And I would have that up because I couldn't remember where things were. I mean, it took a few weeks or maybe a few months before I started to remember where everything
I
was.
have a piece of paper that I printed out with the binds on it.
No, and I did that too, but I like to play in the
Oops.
dark,
Yeah.
and so I couldn't see the paper I printed out. Is anybody like coming? Is anybody like getting ready to drop out? Because I'll hold off if you're like dropping out.
I just landed.
I'm getting attacked.
Okay,
Oh
so I'm gonna
no.
go ahead and sell. I have no weapons, so I can't help you. Sorry. What a good friend.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I want to bother actually, because this isn't built for this.
No, I would just ignore. I would fight it. What are we doing? Advanced medicines?
Yep.
There we go. All right. Here we go again. Rinse and repeat. Oh, I should have looked to see where I was. Oh, maybe it updated.
It
Yeah, it updated. I'm top 50 with 1400.
nice.
In the left panel, it updated. Oh, I should probably should probably multitask. That's why I like these auto flying things. Auto launch.
Yeah, I love to plot my route as it's launching.
What are you doing? What's going on? All right, come on, bring me in. Bring me out. All right, I'm out of there. Are you behind me or in front of me?
I am behind you.
Behind you all the way. Yeah, it's just doing the community goal tonight. What are you guys doing in game? What are you doing, BH21? Drama, EA, Voidstot. What are you all doing in game right now? Are you doing this exciting community goal that we're doing? I would switch over to combat, but I don't have any combat ships nearby, so that's kind of out.
Was there even a combat version of this?
No, we talked about that earlier. There isn't.
Okay.
There isn't. Oh, I gotta look at the.
So why did they take out that portion of the CG? Has it been a while since they've done combat and commodity delivering?
I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. Say again.
I was going to say, has it been a while since they've not done both at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
And they were doing like a multi-tiered thing. They started doing this multi-tiered thing. They run that twice. So those two took like a month each, roughly. Um, and so now, and I was reading on the forums too, because people pointed this out. It's like, all right, we've had a couple of trade here in a row, and no combat to go with it. So I wanted to get out to Void Start. He's loving the whole toss, but he is one of those people we were talking about earlier who may get the hurricane. So they're kind of packing things up because, well, stay safe.
Wow.
I know
Yeah.
Spiral is in the Carolinas, so along with USMC, so our hearts are with them and thoughts are with them too. And hopefully, I keep hoping that it turns out to sea, so you guys won't get it. But I know Florida is no stranger to hurricanes. You guys have had so many just in the last, I don't know, 40 years. It's just incredible. So stay safe, and our thoughts, and we'll be with you guys. Definitely. That's all that's on the news. You know, it's like 90% of the news coverage the last couple of days. BH21 is running freight. Now BH21. Have you found like a secret place to make even more money than normal? I've been running passages to make my money lately out in Robigo, which everybody knows about the whole Robigo Sirius atmospherics run. Sometimes my mic doesn't recover from that. Always gonna check. How you doing there, Commander Macebyte?
Good. Just talking. I got damaged a little bit by that guy, but I had a feeling these shields were not very good for fighting. They're only 6, and it's a cutter for goodness sakes for slot 8. So
Did you stop and fight him?
I wanted to see what it'd be like, and
Oh.
it took out my shields pretty quick. It was only an expert type 10, so I'm like, okay, yeah, you could tell these shields are not big enough for this hull.
Looks like you only got like 10% damage or something around there.
Right, 14. Yeah. But that was before he even turned around, because you know how heavy these things are to turn
Oh
around.
yeah.
I
You almost
wasn't
want
even pointing at him yet. I have a D thrusters. It's
Yeah, exactly.
it's a hauler.
It's a hauler. That's right. It's not. It's yeah. You get that jump range, but you pay for it because you don't have the performance anymore.
Mm. Yeah, I was gonna haul my vet over here, but no, it's okay. Can't fly the same ship all the time.
Well, and that's why I'm in the 9 because I've flown like vet so much fighting. I still remember Caster a couple weeks ago. He came on. And he's like, "Hey, you guys got vets now." Remember that? It was like last month.
Yeah, right.
Remember we used to be drooling over his vet back then.
Yeah, he was the first one we knew that had one. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yep, yes, he is.
A lot of people, good people in this, just because of this game.
Yeah. We just so many people. Even a lot of the people who are Elite fans also were playing Destiny when we were playing Destiny too. So even Ocelot was playing Destiny. So not just space games, but
I play a lot of everything.
I'm playing a lot of VR now. Besides Elite and No Man's Sky, I think most of what I've been playing. Oh, I'm getting interdicted now.
See that?
I have no weapons, so I will fight this one all the way. But yeah, so I kind of getting the itch to play Destiny now that I have the free copy on the PC. And I'm playing some games with my grandson, Sea of Thieves and Anthem. I picked up super cheap, so we're playing that. But I don't know, as far as new games coming out, if they're not VR, only one that's on I'm probably forgetting a bunch of games. But, all the games I play have to be co-op. They have to have a co-op mode, Because I usually only play with you guys on Wednesdays and Sundays. That's usually when I play.
I don't know if you have any interest in it, but when that game Cyberpunk 2077 comes out, that's gonna be probably the only game I play for quite some time.
Wow.
Yeah, I
It
know
just
that is
looks
super,
so cool.
super popular. That is going to be mega popular.
Mhm.
For various reasons, I won't be getting it. But I know probably 90% of the people on my friends list will be getting it. So I didn't have Super Cruise Assist on, and even though I had my throttle in the blue, it still overshot Braun Enterprise, which wasn't very good. First E-turn of the night.
I
I
think
know.
I've already done it probably 2 or 3 times. So.
Yeah. Especially when you're talking, it's so easy.
Well, that's why I kind of like having a system that's not so close to the jump point, the entry point, you know.
Well,
You
with
have to
this
be
one's
able
about
to.
900K, which isn't bad. It's about a minute to get here, maybe. The other one is much closer, you're right. So, is that where you're doing it mostly, on the other one?
Yeah.
Commander Macebyte, are you here yet? Oh no, you're there. You didn't pick up your stuff yet.
I'm leaving Cantor.
Okay. So I want to catch up on the chat here. Vitables. Better than my Viper for combat. Yeah, the Viper. Man, I haven't flown a Viper in so long. I think I went from the Viper to the Vulture. I flew the Vulture for a while. I really like the Vulture. What did you do, Commander Macebyte, after the Viper? What were you flying? You weren't doing a Vulture, were you?
No, I did. I did a Vulture after the Viper.
Oh, all
Yeah.
right.
When we did combat. Now,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, the Python, of course, was after that.
Yeah, Python was just such a great all-around vehicle. I think I like the Challenger, the Crusader, the Chieftain now. Those have been my favorite fighter ships.
Okay.
I don't know why. You know, if I'm not in my Corvette. Thank you very much. They're going to the wrong place.
Yeah, it makes sense why the vet's so expensive because there's so much maneuverability with it, but yet it's huge and it has all the power and you can when you engineer it. I mean, it's crazy. I have almost like 40 megawatts in that thing, and it's the lasers, the two 4A slots. It'd be a real shame if they make another ship better than that because it really is cool.
Oh, let me catch up on the chat here. Let's see. Viper Mark III. Yeah, that is a great ship.
Yeah, such a maneuverable little thing. Very nice.
Yeah, they were talking about so you're mining, right? You can also collect minerals on the planet's surfaces with your SRV. If you have horizons, that's always fun. And now I'm looking down. That's exactly what BH21 said. Yeah, you can also, after combat aftermath. Also, when you're done blowing up a bad guy, sometimes you can collect what he has, what he's dropped. But you really
Yep.
want to collect the limpets for that. That just makes it so much faster. You do that. You're excellent at that, Commander Macebyte.
Yeah, I usually have a 5A collector and a vet, and it's just picking things up while they're blowing up, and when we're doing combat together, or whatever. It's amazing how many hundreds I collect from, a good night.
Yeah, I mean, you collect a lot of good stuff. It's fun going to, especially those planets that have a lot of those markers where they have lots of different life forms and lava spouts. And, you know, I remember that one we went to was even better than Phoenix, Epsilon Phoenix, or Phoenix Epsilon, whatever that was.
Yeah,
That other
organic
one,
stuff and all those other things. Yeah, that was
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
wild, wasn't it?
They have the crystals and and you know the planets say what they have of what. So if you need arsenic, you can go to a place that has a higher percentage of arsenic than other places.
Hmm.
But yeah, I forget that one that we went to and it had like 20 different like spots in the ground, all different kind of stuff, plants and spouts and all that.
Well, wasn't that near the Guardian stuff? Like one of the Guardian planets? Wasn't it like in the same system?
I think it was over there. Yeah,
That was,
yeah.
I
I
mean,
think
that
it
was
was
the
like
gold mine.
the next planet over. It was pretty close, I thought.
Yeah, yeah. The one of the blueprint areas, the Guardian
Yep,
planet. We just went over to that other planet. It
it
was
had all that
fantastic.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing? It's driving into now. It's driving into the planet. Yeah. Super Cruise Assist just drove me into the planet.
It's supposed to put you in
That's not
orbit.
very assistive. Into Braun here, it just went into the planet. Apparently the rotation must be kind of fast on this. Great.
Yeah, the collect Olympics, like, yeah, they like when they come back to your ship, they go way, way down low and come back up. It's like what? But
Yeah, like they do a right angle almost,
yeah, yeah.
like a sawtooth. Oh, there's a battle in front of Braun. What the heck?
Oh, excuse me. I think this will be my last run here, and then I'll see where I'm standing
That sounds good.
because I'm yawning a lot. See where we stand in the CG.
I'm at 25%. Looks like. Yeah, top 25%.
How much have you delivered? Do you know how much you delivered?
Let's see. Well, the left panel says 1376, but I don't think that's. I think it's over 2,000 now.
I'm at 2128, but I'm top 50 in the left panel.
Okay. I think you'll find you're higher when you check it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Game.
Yeah, you gotta do the mission. The left panel's just so delayed.
Yeah, it could be even a day. It's kind of wacky.
Oh, really? Has it been that long? Well, I used to keep track of it. I haven't just really kept track of it lately. It used to be like 5 minutes, but you're saying you've seen it up to a day, huh?
That last one we did, was it last week, 2 weeks ago? It never happened. So then the next morning, I was just jumping on for a second, and I was like, oh, okay, there goes. So it was certainly overnight. I don't know how many hours, but I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always been slow.
Yeah.
But man, I would love to be able to walk around my fleet carrier. I doubt they'll put that in there.
Yeah, that'll be pretty darn awesome.
Maybe they will. Maybe that'll be the first, like, trial phase of
Space Legs, yeah.
Space Legs.
Like a little community center, like a fleet carrier pub.
It'd be cool if you could at least get to the bridge.
I mean, the avatars are so awesome looking. The Holomies. I just think they look so great. The fact that they're stuck in their chairs kind of stinks. I don't know if I have left arrow, right arrow. It's not. Oh, wrong keyboard. Oh, it's too dark. Well, yeah, there's my avatar. I think, he's an old guy like me, but still, I think the detail that's pretty awesome. And the detail of those empty seats, look at that. That's just so awesome. Or not.
It'd be nice too if they would fix the what do you call that? Like we did the other weekend there where I sat on your ship.
Oh, the multi-crew. Yeah, that didn't work very well,
Yes.
did it?
It'd be cool if they would fix that with wings.
Oh, yes. Oh, my word. Wouldn't that be great? Somebody's like, hey, I'm not close to you guys, but can I jump in? You'd be like, oh, yeah, sure. Just you can fly my ship launch fighter. You can be my
Those
Ned.
fighters are really cool.
Oh, aren't they?
It was so fun flying that, especially with the HOTAS. It was just so maneuverable.
We used to fly them around the capital ships. Like, we would go and find a capital ship, and then we would get out in our ship launch fighters and hide inside the capital ship and try to let the other guys try to find us. I mean, because the capital ships are massive and the little ship launch fighters are small. But it would be nice if that worked. Because then people could just jump in. Like, for instance, you don't like last time we talked, you didn't feel like you had a ship that was good against Stargoids.
Right.
But you wouldn't need one if you were my pilot.
Right.
So if we could mix wings and multi-crew, it would be awesome. But when you release a feature like that, then I think it's a great feature. But it's missing that one thing that will make it popular, in my opinion. Am I not close enough? I thought I was. Why did it say denied? It says granted.
That doesn't always update. There you go. Like it says denied as default.
Yeah.
And then when you do the request, then it changes from denied to granted.
That's weird.
Yeah.
When you play the game for so long, you see these new things crop up. It's like, dude, that was never a problem before.
Yep. Yeah, I mean they do a great job in general, but
Yeah, they do.
it is true where they do break things fixing one other thing,
Yeah.
Nature of the beast.
And I'm sure something will be broken after the next update, but, hey, it's a free update. I'm not going to complain.
Seriously.
I was a little disappointed that some of the new space games that came out this year were not co-op, were not multiplayer. I think they would have been awesome if they were. But what are you going to do, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Let's see how she does. Oh, not a scratch that time. Good job. Good job, Doc and computer. Yeah, so next week I'm thinking No Man's Sky.
Cool. And I'll check that out tonight for you.
Yeah, let me know if you have any luck with that, and I can try it later in the week.
I think that's it. We could unlock that mission to get the antimatter, to get warp capability, and then we could go to the station. That space anomaly.
I also
get
gotta,
the blueprints for the power.
I gotta try it again on my Rift to see if it's any better in VR.
I haven't tried it yet, but you're telling me the Microsoft probably doesn't work anyways.
Well, last time I checked, they did not include the controller settings for the Microsoft. The headset will work, but they didn't. You'd still have to play with your. I guess you'd have to play with your Xbox controller.
Oh,
I have not
that's
tried
the
it.
world.
I have not tried it. I know Spyro said it took them a long time to manually map the Microsoft controllers.
Oh, okay. They did fix that X thing, so they've obviously done some tweaks. So when you see an object, you have the visor, you can pin it with the visor. So they fixed that.
That's awesome. We're doing advanced medicines, right?
Yep.
I know.
Sure.
I ask that every time I stop here, right?
That's all right. You're narrating.
Spending all day in the car was not my plans.
Hmm.
Let's go. I just wanted to see where I am here in the CG before I drop that stuff off. So I'm 21-28, top 50. That's what it says. Auto launch. And I'll be really mad if you're at like 18 and you're in top 25. I'm okay with little pricing discrepancies, but
Yeah, if it is, then there's another bug.
I just
you've
couldn't
got-
believe it. We all had different like they were paying us all different amounts for
Mhm.
That's
stuff.
crazy.
Yep. I was actually losing a credit per ton or per unit. It's like, what?
That was bananas. Yeah.
And it changed over time because I was making stuff.
Yeah.
Look, dude, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this Q stuff. This is America. We don't do no stinking Qs. Although, who am I going to crash into here? Who's coming into the slot? Type 9 coming in. Move over, buddy. Look like a little cobra. All right. Here we go. It's the final countdown. Oh, I know I missed some chat here. Why is it asking me a question? The chat should not ask a question. Yeah, the limpet's crashing. I know I have a video. I had a video a couple years ago where I was trying to collect. I was trying to collect stuff, and my limpets kept hitting the the asteroid that was next to me and dying.
Sometimes they don't go around things very well.
No, especially if it's underneath you.
Yeah, you gotta give things line of sight.
Zementi. So you know, what I was gonna say earlier is they're Disney, right? Disney's coming out with this new streaming service, like a Netflix service, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of new original shows. They got like a Boba Fett show coming out on that.
The Mandalorian.
Yes, that's it.
Cannot wait for it.
So there's so many. Like I'm almost thinking of getting it just because they're gonna have so many, original sci-fi shows. Is anybody else feeling the same way?
Yeah.
You're feeling it too, Ocelot?
I'm well for me, because my son he's gonna be 10, so he loves watching Disney movies now.
Yeah.
I wanna watch The Mandalorian, and I would like to watch the Star Wars they had an animated series,
Yes.
so I want to watch that as well.
Do you think they'll have the whole? Because there was two of them, right? I was watching it for a while.
Yeah, it was Rebels and
Clone Wars,
another
maybe.
one, right? Clone Wars, yeah. Sure.
Yeah, and I watched one of them for like several in a row, and I really enjoyed it. But somewhere along the line, it stopped. The DVR stopped recording it or whatever. So I was like, oh. But yeah, I like that one, and I thought that was very good for kids too. It had a good story in it. Like each one had a good story in it. Like, because there was especially with Rebels, the young kid was trying to learn to be a Jedi. If that's the one I'm thinking about. There was something else besides the Boba Fett series, though. There was another one. Oh, I think they have an Obi-Wan show in the works, too.
Oh, yep. Yeah, that's true.
And, who's doing the Lord of the Rings? Somebody's doing Lord of the Rings. Oh, is that Amazon? It might be Amazon doing Lord of the Rings.
What are they doing with that?
Well, they're doing like a Game of Thrones, like, an epic
Oh.
miniseries, and we got Showtime doing Halo, which I'll probably get Showtime. Like I wouldn't get the CBS thing just to watch Star Trek, but I would probably get Showtime just to watch Halo. And then I would get rid of it as soon as the Halo the series was done. I really want to see the new Picard series, but again, CBS does not have enough. They're not they don't have enough for me to justify paying them money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not a Netflix. They're not an Amazon. They don't have enough content to satisfy me, and a lot of that content's free. On CBS. So, hey, Constantine, good to see you, Commander. How have you been? Long time no see. Constantine says 07, Commanders.
Really good friend out there.
Oh, Ocelot, you're in front of me.
I am.
Yes. Beat me here. I think you got one extra jump. Oh, Commander Macebyte, if you haven't left yet, you may want to cash in your wing credits. I forgot to do that.
Oh. Yeah, I'm at Braun just waiting for you. I figured you were
Oh,
almost there.
all right. Oh, I'm getting addicted again.
Well, knock on wood, I haven't been interdicted yet.
You're missing out.
Yeah, you're missing out on the addiction minigame.
Coward.
So I do. While I have no guns on this ship. This ship has no guns, so it would be suicide.
Yeah, of course.
I take my hauling seriously. every 0.1 light year counts. So I drop all the weapons. So
You know what though? It does, because it could be the difference between making 5 jumps or 10 jumps.
literally, it can yeah. Loading up with weapons can make a big difference.
Yep.
What I was going to say was, I just want to say to everybody who's in the path of the hurricane that's in the Atlantic right now, hitting the Bahamas, stay safe. If you're in a low-lying area, please listen to authorities. We don't want anything to happen to any of you. And, our hearts and thoughts are with you all this week. Because it's going to be, from what I heard, it's going to be a danger to the east coast of the U.S. through Friday, right? And Spiral will probably get it around Friday if it comes to the Carolinas. But so we're all thinking about you. We're all up here in the Northeast. We don't typically get hurricanes. So, but our thoughts are with you. And please don't let anything happen to the Millennium Falcon over at Disney, because I want to go see that sometime. If it's don't want to get blown away by the hurricane. But all kidding aside, everybody stay safe down there, and wherever you are, stay safe as always. I'm 3 million meters away.
So my wife and I were just talking about that.
Yep.
And I would assume that Disney and Universal, pretty much every place down there, attraction-wise, hotels, you would pretty much have to build your buildings with the assumption of a hurricane coming through.
Yes. I agree. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. When I went to Bermuda...
1 foot thick.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No. I was just going to say, make a 1 foot thick steel frame around the whole house.
When I went to Bermuda, they made a point of telling us that all the houses there were hurricane proof. Every single one. Like, you could not get a building permit to build any structure unless it was hurricane proof. And because of that, most of the homes started at about $1 million. Like, it was not an affordable place to live. Matter of fact, most people ended up inheriting their, or moving into their parents' homes, because it's just so expensive. The homes down there was just so expensive because of the code made they had to all be hurricane proof. But you know what? If I lived on Bermuda, I would want that. Yeah. I mean, if I lived in Hurricane Alley, I would definitely want my house proofed. So I'm coming in the slot. I can see Ocelot's in there, and I can see Macebyte's in there. I see your tags.
988
Okay.
tons collected.
Yep.
Top 50%.
988, top 50. Okay, good. How about you, Commander Macebite?
Well, I don't know why, I swear it said 25, but now I'm back to 50% at just over 2,000. Let me
Okay.
go back. Yeah, I swear it said something higher earlier, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, 2,096 at 50%.
Okay, you guys, if you may want to pick up your wing credits while you're here.
Thank you.
I made a total of 2 million credits since doing this.
Oh, nice. Now I'm about to turn mine in too, so let me just do that. Sell, sell, sell. Yeah, making about $1 million profit, 800,000 profit every time I do one of these. All right, so I've sold. Hopefully, you guys get some credits for that.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Trade dividends, 95,000 here. That's not bad. I'll take it. It's free. I don't think I have anything else with any of these guys. I don't think I have any carts to sell, do I? Oh yeah, a little bit. And with that, let me go back to the mission board here. Let's see how I did. Okay, so I had a total of 2848, and that did put me in the top 25.
Congratulations, that's great.
So you probably are one run away if you wanted to get to the top 25. That nets you an extra 400K, so it's really not a lot of money. And this only has 2 days left, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's going to get very far. But I had fun playing with you guys. Thanks for playing tonight.
Oh, same here. Absolutely.
And I hope to see you both on Wednesday if you're around. Same to Downriver if he's around. But let me go ahead and close out the show by thanking everybody who chatted with us. It's always great to see everybody here. BH21, Constantine, Voice Start, and who am I forgetting? Some other people who were here earlier. Thank you all for joining us. And if you're watching after the fact, please leave us comments. We love talking to everybody. I try to check them every day or two. And just stay safe if you're next to the hurricane. But if not, have a great week. If you get tomorrow off, enjoy it. Have some fun. And until next time, my friends, peace.